Say man, hey man, it's your boy Do It All Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a 6'10" big body Benz shot E-Racing 3-point lob threat. And this build can do a little bit of everything on the court, so make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to small forward position, 6'10" for the height, 216 on the weight, 6'10" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead and start the finishing. Now, the finishing on this build is good in my opinion, for what it's worth. We did want to change the name of the build, so there are some things that I couldn't do that I wanted to do, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Now with the close shot, we're going to go to a 73. That's enough to get us paint project on bronze. For the driver layup, we're going to go ahead and go up to a 70. For the driver dunk, we're going to go to an 80. This is what I was talking about. We didn't want to change the name of the build, so we left it at an 80. But you can get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points on the driver dunk. If you want to get that up, you can get it up to a 90 easy. Okay. For the standard dunk, when we go 6'10", we try to go 81 on the standard dunk so we can get rise up and big man contact dunk. We're going to get rise up on silver. Now with the post control, it did go up to a 53. We're not worried about the post control on this particular build, so we just left it like that. But moving right along to the shooting. So with the 3-point shot on this build, I wanted you to have a 91 out the gate. Okay, we didn't necessarily need cap breaks for this build, so we went with a 91 at the gate. So we got shift to shoot on gold, set shot specialist gold, silver limitless, and silver dead eye. Okay, and as far as the mid range, you got an 81. You should be able to shoot in the mid range with that with no problem. Free throw, we're gonna take that to a 68. I think that's enough to make free throws. And like I said, man, if you want to take the 3-point shot down and use the cap break to put it up, that's fine too. Moving right along to the playmaking. So we do have a 76 pass accuracy on this build. That's enough to get us silver dimer, silver break starter, and silver versatile visionary. So that means you can make passes in the half court, and you can make some of those full court passes too with that break starter being on silver. But the main thing we want to do with this build is be able to score, be able to spot up, be able to get to the rim, and things of that nature. So passing is not your strongest suit, and we are not the primary ball handler or secondary ball handler. If anything, we third or fourth, depending on how your lineup set up. As far as the ball handler, we're going to take that to a 78. We want to be able to get our own shot. We do have anchor assassin, unpluckable, and handle for days, along with strong handler. I forgot about that. And for the speed with ball, we're going to go to a 70. We do get lightning lunch on bronze, so that's enough to do what you need to do when you are trying to get your own shot. Okay. With the defense on this build, we wanted to make sure we had some defense. Y'all know interior defense ain't what it's supposed to be, so taking it to a 74 is good on any build in my opinion. It don't matter if it's the 1 or the 5 or 1 through 5. 74 should be able to get the job done. Now, if it can't get the job done, you may need to take it up to an 82. As far as the perimeter defense, we're going to get that to an 83. That's enough to get us gold all-ball pass. We got challenger in there. We can't get on-ball minutes, but we do have pick dodger, and we will get a movable enforcer as well. With the steal, we're going to take that to a 73. That's enough to get us intercept on silver, and we also have bronze glove. You can get steals with that on this game. It just depends on the situation. It seems like you can get, you know, those bump steals better with a low steal compared to a high steal. Don't make sense. Anyway, for the block, we're going to take that up to an 84. That's enough to get us paint patrol on silver, and we get high flying deny on silver as well. So you should be able to block some shots with this build with no problem. Now when it comes to the rebound, we're going to take the offensive rebound to an 80, and the defensive rebound is a 71. So we get silver rebound chaser and silver box. With the speed, we're going to take that up to a 79. Agility is a 75. Strength, we're going to do an 83. And we're going to put the rest on vert. Well, hold on. I made a mistake somewhere. It's supposed to have a 77 vertical. Where did I go wrong? Let's see. Let me see. Is it speed with ball? Yeah, speed with ball. Speed with ball 68 instead of a 70. Right? So we got 77 on the vertical. Now, if you want to get more driver dunk, you may need to take your vertical up. That's totally up to you. But we do get gold, pogo, high flying, deny on silver, rise up on silver, like I said. But let's get into the shades up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, we got Hedo Turkoglu, we got LeBron James, we got Kevin Durant, and the build is a shot erasing 3-point lob threat with no weaknesses. Okay, now let's get into the cap breaker so I can get you guys out of here. Now with this build, like I said, you don't need cap breakers, but you know you have cap breakers now that we didn't use cap breakers to create the build, and a lot of times I like to create builds like that. And if you want, you could put 5 cap breakers on your driver dunk and get that to a 90. That would be good for this build. You'll have to put one on your vertical too in order to get that 78, so you can have Pro R1 and Pro R2. But other than that, I think that's about it, man. That's the only thing I would change on this build, is to not change, but I add my 5 cap breakers to the dunk and 1 cap breaker to the vertical, and we should be good with that. But that's the build. I'm out of here, man. Charge!